Hello and welcome one and all to another session of Lylim. I'm here with King Waldorf.
Hello.
Rose Entertains.
Hello.
Sai.
Hoopla!
And Sammy.
Yo.
Okay, so last time on our session, the party was all traveling to the grave of the Jade Heroes, having to fight animals along the way, and as they had reached a camp outside of the grave, they found a Kenku watching them from the trees, speaking the words of long-dead men, saying that he is the protector of the grave from people like our players. After trying to interrogate the Kenku, the players have decided to rest until morning, where Skohoi has disappeared in the night, and Sai has arrived on horse.
Nice trade.
Yeah, it's daytime now.
Oh shit.
So, the sun rises through the jade forest and sheens on all of the gemstones within. Across you can see that the ground on top of the memorial seems to be the same as the jade leaves from all of the trees around. There is a single small entrance that leads to a stairway downwards into the grave. You're all still in the encampment. The Kenku is patiently waiting to receive his scroll, which has been taken by deer.
All right, I have that. Nah, I'm keeping this shit. This is mine.
But it was his to begin with. There you go.
Deer takes out the scroll and starts like tossing it in her hand up and down.
Juggles with one item.
The Kenku is fumbling with his fingers as if he's very scared that you'll drop it.
Aww.
Oh, all right. Deer starts like throwing it higher and then like moving it around between hands now. Ooh.
The Kenku
No one else
looks
is-
like it really wishes it could fly right now.
Timmel glances at Deer, kind of almost like a mother disappointed in their child. Like, really? Like, can you
mad.
not?
Just
I'm not mad. I'm
listen.
just disappointed that you keep doing this. Look at them.
Listen, I'm a performer. As she continues moving it, I'm not gonna drop something simple as a scroll. And then she
I don't
catches
know, you
it in
sure
one
made a
hand.
mess on that table.
All right, listen. You know what? That's a very good point. All right. No, smart ass. What do you want to do?
Wait.
And
Before
she
before
puts
this
the scroll back in her
happens,
pocket.
no. Before that happens, I would like
Oh.
you to, real quick. Let's see. Roll a dexterity save, please.
A dex. Oh shit.
Oh, you better not
yeah?
drop this.
Oh shit!
Alright then.
All right.
Fucking nailed that shit. All right.
So yeah, you're deftly throwing it in the air and catching it with like a single finger.
Damn.
Bouncing it on nose.
Spins it on one finger.
Despite
Timmel.
despite the situation, the Kenku seems a little reassured by this.
Timmel looks at the Kenku, also reassured. At least she's not gonna drop it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll never mess up a performance. Again.
Timmel
And she looks
coughs.
around, remembering like the time at the tavern. Ugh. Anyways, she puts the scroll into her bag. I'm still keeping on to this.
The Kenku looks very sad about when you say this. Also, here's the link
You
to
know,
the...
I'm pretty sure I can get more information out of that scroll.
No.
Deer looks over and just glares at. She just glares, and then she looks back to Timmel. So, where are we going?
All right.
Where we've always been going.
Okay.
Are you ready to continue?
Heck yeah.
Okay. So, there's only a short distance between the... Oh, music got serious. There's only a small distance between the encampment that you're in now and the actual grave memorial. As you approach it, you see the sheen of all of the jade leaves on top of and below you, all around. As this dark entrance looks strangely foreboding, as it is a deep, dark pathway downwards amongst all of the glistening leaves.
Alright, Deer just waits at the entrance patiently, waiting for Timmel to do something. She looks over at her.
The Kenku is twiddling his thumbs as he follows gingerly behind you all.
Let's go in.
After
Timmel
you.
Alright.
leads the way.
Okay.
Alright, Deer follows behind. Oh yeah, Rice is there too.
I follow in after Deer.
So how was your trip?
It was pretty good. I lost a few arrows in battle, but it was worth it. Pretty fun.
Worth it?
I got me monies.
What? Worth?
I
It's crap.
guess you could say it was worth the shot. Aha! And Deer snaps her fingers like finger guns around the Rice.
Timmel has a
Facepalm.
physical reaction and coughs at the such just how bad that is.
Kenku, the Kenku,
Joked on how unfunny it was.
the Kenku opens his mouth and you can hear crickets.
I then respond with,
I don't
it
think
wasn't
you're gonna be a dick
that
about
bad
it.
of a joke.
Oh, just trying to lighten up the mood. Alright. Even though I might be the one
shot in the
grumpy.
dark.
Okay.
Was that also another arrow pun? And then Deer also finger guns again.
Timmel lifts up finger guns.
I want to shoot myself in the head with a bow.
That makes two of us.
Deer laughs and continues following Timmel down the pathway.
Nice.
Okay. Alright. Do you have to go up to the top corner to see where you guys are here?
Oh, top corner.
There we are.
You all walk down
Top left
a
corner.
very deep and quite dark hallway with steps straight down very steeply.
I have
The-
dark vision.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
Just because you have dark vision
We all
doesn't mean
have
it's
dark
not
vision.
dark. You can still see clearly, but you can identify that it is very dark in here, and other creatures may have difficulty.
Okay.
As you step further and further down, there seems to be faint glimmers of lights from around the corners, and a small opening reaches at the bottom of the steps. All sound from outside of the memorial has ended, and there is a strange silence with almost flickering all around you.
Can I roll perception?
Yes.
I didn't this out. Hold up.
Can we all roll perception?
Yeah,
You
I'd
can.
like
If
to
we
roll
all
for
just
that.
stop now.
Anyone who wants to roll perception may.
Of course.
Oh shit! Yo. Oh god. Yeah,
Oh, get.
Okay.
that makes up for that first session.
It's so dark.
It's so dark.
Alright.
I forgot how to.
I can't see a
roll.
thing.
Wait, do you have Rose? Do you have dark vision?
Don't I?
You do. You do.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of
Zero
us have
drow.
dark vision.
Rose has.
Oh, sorry, Misfits.
Timmel has superior dark vision as a drow.
Super dark vision.
Super dark.
Super dark.
For you,
I know one of
Super
us
Yeah.
don't have it.
No, you all have
Or
dark
do
vision.
we all have it?
You all have dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah, we all
okay.
dark.
That must be my other campaign.
So, as you enter the opening, you see a faint, glimmering red light coming from a door in front of you. The door is almost translucent. You can see all of the hallways that are through it, and some faint glowing lights from all directions of the 3 separate pathways that you could go.
That is a door.
So,
Are we gonna need to open any of these
look-
doors?
wait, hold on.
Um,
Looking at the door, you can see that there is no handle or of any kind. It is simply a red pane, as if it was a red pane of glass, with a small scarab-looking thing on the top of it.
Maybe it needs a
Can I
key.
roll an Arcana check? See if this
Arcana.
is Arcana. See,
You-
potato,
That
potato.
was it.
You may roll an Arcana check, yes. Okay. So you can identify this as some deterrent from most evil creatures that could possibly get through the Titan's jungle from entering this place.
Oh.
Neat.
Yo, guys, that's a door to deter evil people from going in through there. It shouldn't harm us. Maybe.
Good thing none of us are evil.
Yeah,
What about the cocoon?
that's
Timmel says this with confidence, not really.
The Kenku takes like a glancing look at Smoke.
all right. Well, we should head through it.
Mhm.
Are we still following behind Timmel? Like
Yeah,
Timmel's the
you
one
can
leading
control
and
your
going single
character.
file.
You can control your character tokens. I may remind you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Deb, would you look at something for me real quick?
Yeah, I took a look, and
Okay.
I'm not really sure what context you're meaning with this. For this,
Like with
do you
the
mean-
doors.
Well, yeah, there's no need
Yeah.
to.
Oh, there's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or
Right, so you can control your character tokens and move them as you wish through the scene.
can we keep like a constant sneak,
Uh,
trying to stay hidden?
hold on. Timmel,
Not from them, but
as
like-
you walk through, you see that the glass just kind of ripples and allows you to pass through it.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Is there anything in this like little area, like this little
One moment.
not triangle,
One sec.
this rectangle area?
One sec, Sammy.
Okay.
So, sorry about that. I do have to mention now that that was my boss, and I have to go to work today. I'm going to have to get to work by about 12, so I may have to cut the session short.
You going in?
Yeah, I'm going in at 12. Okay. Yeah, I'll see about that.
Huh?
Hello? Yeah, I said I'll see about that. What?
Unless you want to catch the bus.
Yeah.
Are you catching the bus?
No, I'll probably get with Ninja.
Can you ask him again?
Right now? Yeah, okay, hold on. Nerds muted and deafened me.
Take
Hey.
this chance and run away.
Hey,
Hey.
so I already explained the situation, but I didn't realize that someone had muted and deafened me here.
That was me.
Yeah, so I was talking to my brother. I just got a call from my boss. I'm going to have to go to work today. I'm going to have to be there by 12, so I'll have to leave by at least 11 o'clock. So that's two hours from right now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do you need more time than that?
No, I just need to take a quick shower, get dressed, and I'll be good.
Okay, so 2 hours.
Yep, 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alright.
where was I?
Passing through the door.
The pain rippled.
The pain ripples as you pass through it. There is a slight resistance as you walk through. You can assume that this is because you are not of human nature.
Hey! Deer makes a sound effect as she's walking through.
A similar experience happens to you, and the pain lingers on your horns.
Oh, darn it. Ugh.
Are you
Comfortable.
okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just, it's bothersome. A door probably doesn't like, outcasts like us. Ugh. Pointy ears, you should go through next.
Sai?
Blocking the way. Beep beep.
What? Sorry, I had to deal with something.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
You're blocking the way for
invisible
smoke.
horn.
are you
What are we doing?
Pressing invisible horn.
going through the door?
All right. As Rice walks through the doorway, it seems to have the opposite effect, as if it's making room for her to move past it.
Gradually go up the door and I
Special
touch it,
treatment.
It feels
wondering what kind of door it is.
It feels almost solid, as if trying to push through honey.
Oh.
I go ahead and step through it.
All right. With a great resistance to most of your body, you're able to push through.
Damn.
The Kenku lifts up his coat and walks through with very little resistance.
So Timo and the Kenku.
Right. As you step into the hallway, you see 3 pathways diverging in front of you. There is one to your left, which holds a strange blue light emanating from it.
That'd be like here, yeah.
No, the left.
Oh, just kidding.
Not your left. I'm just saying
Ooh,
from
ooh.
top down. In front of you, there
Okay.
is a cracked iron barred door that seems to lead into some kind of orange faint light. And through this hallway, you can see straight down to where there appears to be some kind of tree stump. Well, not a tree stump, but an actual like tree trunk.
Looks like a mushroom.
Huh. Well, wait, is it like brighter in that area? Like there's... What?
Sorry, say again.
Oh. Oh, so it just leads directly out, and there's just a giant tree stump looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like a tree trunk, not a stump.
Oh, tree
Well,
trunk.
you're the boss. Which way do we go?
Yeah. Personally, I like the color blue, but I won't let that hinder your decision.
We can look at the blue first.
Yeah! Deer, like, semi-enthusiastically starts marching forward through the blue hall.
Okay. As you step by,
I
you
got
see
you.
a group of symbols on the ground in the shape of a key, all glowing with a faint blue light on the floor.
Ah, shit.
In the corners, there
And
are
there-
some obelisks that are deep black, as if the blue color doesn't reach them.
Oh. Can I make another Arcana check?
You can make an Arcana check, yeah.
I'm not gonna make it as good as the last one. Never mind.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Wrong.
You can identify this. You can identify this room as some kind of magical transport used eons ago.
Hey guys, this was used to transport stuff a long time ago.
Beam me up,
do I
Scotty.
know anything about? Do I know anything about the obelisks in the corner?
The obelisk were a way of putting in coordinates. You build an obelisk in a certain location, and you're able to travel between it. Each obelisk leads to
What
a
is this,
different
Stargate?
location.
Oh,
Timmel pokes one of the obelisks, because, like, neat.
The obelisk glimmers very faintly, but then goes dark again.
Timmel yanks her
Oh.
hand back, afraid of being teleported.
Well, you guys have fun
Oh.
with that. I'm gonna go check out the other room. The room to the right.
I'm gonna go with smoke.
I'll come with you.
That's not.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go ahead and roll
upon
perception.
roll perception, yeah, but upon entering this particular room, you see that it stretches out. Oh, I showed way too much there accidentally.
I know all.
Get rid of,
I see nothing.
get rid of all of
I
that.
see all.
I could see through the walls.
Whoa.
Let's just get rid of that stuff there. Okay, so
Neat.
upon entering this room, the room is like fairly well lit by the green emanating glow of the jade tree in the center of the room. The trunk of the jade tree is massive, very imposing in the room, and leads all the way up into the ceiling, where its branches leach across all of the ceiling to where you assume the leaves grow on the outside as flooring.
Oh, okay. So the tree is actually still entirely connected.
Both Smoke and Rice, upon looking at this amazing tree, do not gain any useful knowledge of the room around them. They are just mesmerized by the large tree in the middle of the room.
Hey guys, look a tree.
Oh, perception, right? Oh.
I'd also like to roll
that's a
perception.
cool tree.
Can I roll perception? Or
Yes.
do I not need to?
I would say roll with advantage. Roll one more time, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Aha!
So Timmel spots the tree, sees all of its glory and wonder, and sees the sacred weapons entwined within the roots beneath it, the trunk, and all around the branches. So let me just quickly pull up the thing, because I pulled up a thing before. Blech. Hold on. So, In this tree, you can see a sword struck into the jade tree that grows. You can see gauntlets held in the branches, entangled near the sword. And you can see a mace stuck into the earth with the roots of the jade tree.
Timmel moves closer to the tree to observe what
just
she's
sit
come
there
to
and
see.
observe. There is the entire room for the rest of the people to observe if they wish.
I'm gonna actually go back to where the Cancun is, and then I'm gonna ask him what else he knows about this place.
Oh,
You're speaking to the Kenku?
Yes.
All right, what do you...
What else
Your
about this
husband.
place? What else about this place do you know?
The Kenku just kind of glances around the room and then back at you and decides not to say anything.
what's this door? Here.
Okay, would you like to just go through it? It's just a regular door. It looks kind of old and it's made of, wood.
Is it unlocked?
It is clearly unlocked.
Huh.
Well, you
will
guys
go through
have
it,
fun
yeah.
with the tree. I'm gonna go check out this bottom path.
I can help you out. There's not
Later.
really much that I can see.
Okay. So, in front of you there is a slight winding path, and as you go closer to it, the orange glow becomes much clearly more yellow.
Oh.
Yellow.
As you look through, you see a large room with glowing yellow lights all around, and 4 amber molds. Within you can see each mold is a piece of, like a suit of armor or clothing.
So this is all basically just a shrine. I wonder why she took us here.
So,
It doesn't matter. We're getting paid.
just
Okay.
just saying, like 3 of them you can see clear suits of armor and clothing. 1 of them has been cracked and ripped apart.
Oof.
Oh.
Roll perception, both of you.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so both of you can visibly see that the tears and the broken amber happened from within the actual amber mold. So whatever was inside was ripped out from the inside.
Oh. Hey, Slow, do you see that?
Yeah, it's a little
Wait,
creepy.
where is it?
Which one
Yeah.
is it?
It would be the one that you're standing in front of here. Yeah. One right there.
Well, huh.
Looks like it's been opened from the inside.
Yeah.
Wonder what was getting out.
Hmm.
Might be in the
I
next
just
room.
hope whatever. Well, don't jinx it. Deer starts looking over to the entrance here. Yeah, I hope you're wrong.
We'll see. As I start getting a little bit ready to battle. Just making sure.
So you
Alright,
open
Deer
the
sees this and takes out. She equips her rapier. And. Yeah, she draws her rapier. Let's go.
Alright. As you open the door, you see an almost empty room. A lone skeleton lies against the corner of the room. Clearly,
Oh.
there are remains of some other person who had ventured into this place.
It could be the dude that was in those robes. Or it could just be a random skeleton.
As you walk into the
Give
room,
opposite.
behind smoke in the other opposing corner, there is another body, a lot less decayed, propped up against the door. Very clearly dead, but also with like a noticeable amount of flesh still there.
So this one was a while ago. And that one. Huh. Can I roll a nature check to know about anything about the status of the bodies, or would that be medicine? I'm not sure which one.
I would say that would be medicine.
Okay. Oh shit! Wait. Okay.
Upon deftly
Oh, look,
inspecting
fucking-
both bodies, you can make the assumption that one of them had died from starvation and the other one had died from wounds that he had received before entering this place.
Huh.
From the look of it, the one that had received wounds before, they were definitely poisoned.
Oh. Deer points this out. That dude totally starved to death. That dude was poisoned.
Well, let's hope the same doesn't happen to us. As I
Yeah,
walk out,
I'd be careful.
or I go over to open this door.
As you open the door, you startle the Kenku slightly.
Don't be a scaredy cat. Be a good cat. Points at smoke. He's walking.
The Kenku seems a bit more nervous as he glances towards the tree and to the rest of you.
Did you
Timo
not hear
seems-
me the first time? Don't be scared. It's a tree. What could it possibly do to you?
So do you want to tell him about the other room, or do you want me to?
Oh, I can do it. Deer walks up to Timo and then proceeds to explain everything that happened. How there's a room in yellow lights where there's a mold of amber and there's something that looks like it came out of it through one of the tears in the fabrics. And also that there's another room that led into it with the two dead bodies. One that looked like it was very decayed and died from starvation, and the other one looked like it died from poison.
Oh, let's hope
Received
there aren't any
outside of-
ghosts around.
Oh, that wouldn't be. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I just thought I would let you know. That's what I found.
Am I able to notice the Cancun going around that corner?
The Kenku isn't being secretive at all, he's just peering around the corner and looking around.
I kind of just silently walk up behind him.
I strut up behind him, or in front of him. Oh, what are you looking at? Oh,
The
look at those.
The Kenku points directly across the room.
Like here, or like here?
Here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Knowledge.
whoa.
Knowledge is power.
That's some.
So as you look through in the
That's some
dark
stuff.
in this darkened area, it leads up to what looks like a throne and two statues that lean over the grounds where it is assumed all of the Jade Heroes are buried underneath the throne.
Oh. Is there anything here in this area?
As you look inside, you see a stone statue standing.
Oh,
The stone statue appears. The stone statue appears to be of roll history.
Smoke kind of gets a little bit bored and just like sits down right around here and is like, yell if you need something. Kind of lays back,
The,
relaxes.
the statue here appears to be of Gillen Haley, the Jade Thief. Known as the rogue of the 3 Jade Heroes.
Oh, nice. Does it look in any particular way that makes it identifiable that it's her, or is it just some random statue?
It's clearly her. You can tell by the way that it is dressed and with the jade amulet in the chest of the statue.
Well, probably good not to touch that. And she walks out, looks over at Rice. Ah, it's the statue of the thief one. I wouldn't
Okay.
recommend touching it. I don't know. Just
I will not touch
no reason, just intuition. And then Deer walks over to this area right here and peers in.
Okay. As you peer in, there is another lone statue. However, this one is not recognizable. You don't know who this could be.
Oh,
As the Kenku walks past, he looks at the statue fondly for a moment.
do you know this? This statue?
The Kenku opens its mouth, and the heroic voice that you had heard him spouting before mentions a few subtle words with no particular meaning, just random words, to alert you of the voice matching the statue. The words are,
Oh,
friend, old, strong.
oh. Okay. Well, so you knew this dude, most likely. Maybe.
The Kenku nods his head.
Okay. Does it have to do anything with the scroll? Points to her bag.
The Kenku scratches his arm and nods again.
Ah. That's cool. She walks off. And then she looks over to the walls that are to her left. Is that a wall? Or is there something past?
Wow, okay, whoa.
Whoa!
It is
I also want to
a
investigate this area.
large triangular room with pillars reaching upwards, one broken and fallen against the floor. There are 2 statues that stand next to the throne. And you can see what looks like stone coffins lying underneath the throne.
Whoa. Hey, dude, look at that statue.
Yeah, dude. And she says it in a more mocking tone. But
Rice,
we're not like mocking as in like making fun of her accent or anything, just like the dude part. Yeah, dude.
Rice, could you please roll history? Okay, so you both very easily identify these 2 statues, respectively as Huge Arwen, the Jade Soldier, and Thali Bronzale, the Jade Doctor. These were the most prominent features in the Jade Heroes story, the soldier being the one who had fought against the Titan Jungle's armies, and the Jade Doctor being the one who made the seal that protects your world from theirs.
Cool.
The throne looks solemn and empty.
Are you having fun just staring at the tree?
Yes. Temple speaks without hesitating for a moment, and she places her hand on the mace at the bottom of the tree, gazing up at the sword and the entangled gauntlets.
Is that the reason we're here?
Mm-hmm. I think I'd like to be alone for a minute. Would you mind?
You're the boss. Smoke stands up and kind of just strolls into the room.
Deer walks along the perimeter of the room, just inspecting it. She walks a little bit closer to the throne on the side, seeing if there's anything to the side of it.
Peek over that room, and I kind of see the statue sitting there. I'll walk up to it. Kind of looking back, seeing if anybody noticed me.
Deer is making her walk.
You said there's an amulet on it?
There is, yes, an amulet in the chest of the statue.
In the chest. There's no way to take the amulet?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, with history and knowledge, you would know that it means a lot to the people of this world, and people will not want to buy it. They will most likely vilify you for owning one.
A shame.
That being said, if you wish to, you can try.
Well, you can't sell it. No.
Oh, hey, by the way, there's a statue in there. That's of the thief woman. She was one of the heroes. Over there, I'm not sure who the other dude was, but Kenku knew him, I think.
You say something about him?
The
Did you
Kenku,
say something about
the
yeah.
Kenku opens his mouth, and in a loud, heroic voice, the same as the one that you heard from the statue, it says, "You will feel the might of Thane Raster!" And then he makes a weird, girlish scream noise as he runs. As what you can assume is the heroic voice ran off into the distance, while the Kenku stood still.
Well, damn.
Right.
You could do pretty good in acting. And then she looks over at the Kenku. Does it respond?
The Kenku gives like a turn of its head, and what you would assume looks like a smile.
Okay.
It's like the toothless smile with like the gums coming.
The gums are just like,
Okay.
Oh.
As you stand about, chuckling and enjoying that small moment, suddenly around the ground around you, chains start to erupt about and twirl around each of you, forming a kind of cage before tightening around you and holding you in place.
Okay.
All of you
Well,
are
this is a
trapped.
predicament.
All of you are trapped tightly in an imprisonment spell. Across the room, you can see Timmel holding a scroll as it bursts into flames.
Oh.
Would you like to explain yourself, Timmel?
and I was the one who wasn't trusted.
What questions do you have?
Why are we tied up? And why is your scroll burning?
Are we still getting paid?
Well, actually, dear, there's a condition for that, but I'll explain in a minute. The chains around you, Rice, are from the scroll.
I can tell.
Yeah, there you go. There's your answer.
Timmel raises a second
So-
scroll from out of her backpack.
Why did you tie us up or chain us up? I thought we were supposed to be protecting you.
You've done a very good job, and I thank you for that.
As she says this, the scroll burns and a field starts to emanate from where she is. The jade tree starts to wither and die, and all of the weapons start to fall from their sockets.
Wait, how
Oh.
far away am I from her?
The distance from this particular point is about 25 feet, however you are immobilized.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Ignore that.
Well, I mean, if you just wanted to steal the weapons, we could have done that easier.
Yeah, I really don't mind, in all honesty. I just want my money.
There is a rumbling felt throughout the forest as the seal between the Titan's jungle and the Jade Forest is broken. You hear the screams that echo through the
shit.
forest of strange abominations restlessly waking from their sleeps in the Titan jungle.
Okay, yo, honestly, I really don't mind whatever you do with this. I just don't want to die. Like,
Question:
just
Is the Cancun tied up?
The Kenku's
I don't.
the Kenku's mouth is bound by the chains and it cannot speak.
Hmm. All right.
To answer your question, Smoke, that's why I couldn't, just have you help me steal these.
What is
So you
your
wanted to
what is your
release-
reason for doing this?
And destroy some worlds. But what do you gain out of this?
to be honest, I really don't care what you gain out of this. I just don't want to be here anymore. I mean, money is good. I mean, dying by whatever's in the Titan's jungle isn't really that good either. If you just free us, or at least someone, that'd be nice. Or just me.
Well, here's the deal, dear. You'll live if you don't come after me.
Done.
And
Awesome.
alright.
Immediately.
Can you leave like a gold piece though? 'Cause, like,
Well, as long as I don't
Kim
get a
always-
contract.
Well, as far as being paid, that's a little bit different, dear. Smoke. Rice.
It's only
Thank
one
you.
gold.
I promised you 10. No, it was 3.
Oh. Hey.
The deal
Oh, you
is,
have a person of your word.
I'm going to take these jade weapons with me, since they're no longer any good since they aren't sealing the Titans anymore. But none of you will follow me, because either you follow me, or I get away.
No.
What happened to the Titans?
That's the other thing. If you follow me, the Titans that have been released will destroy the nearest town. So,
Mentioning this deer, I have to mention that the nearest town would be where your old troop lies at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Oh. That's not good.
I agree. I would much rather see them live than, you guys being able to get me, but they all die.
So you gonna release these chains or what? Kind of a itch in my fur.
All you have to do is go to the town and warn them, and I have some noble friends who will make sure you get paid very well if you follow through and save that town from the Titans by finding them and getting them out of there.
Yeah.
But you can't follow me in that case.
Sounds like you got a deal.
Deer like kind of like goes like the THC sound effect. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Ugh. All right. Ugh. Guess it has to be done.
Mm-hmm. Well, dear, if even one of you decides to come after me, then I'll make sure that, the deal's already been made with the local nobles that, because they're friends of mine, they'll vouch against you and make sure that the town ceases to exist if you try to follow me. So. Also, you won't be paid, so there's that.
Damn. Both are terrible. Probably equally so.
Why do you want to
Jesus,
destroy the
there's-
town in the first place?
I really don't. I want you to save them.
Save them from what? The Titans?
The Titans.
The Titans. Duh.
So either way, you're
Deer
planning on destroying
Deer
the
says
town.
this while crossing your eyes.
No. What? Why would I
Listen,
voluntarily?
I think at this point, I think we kind of get the situation, so it might be best if you continue your escape quickly, so then we can escape quickly, and we can quickly go to
Struggle.
the town.
Struggle.
How
Struggle.
are
Sounds
you
good.
spinning your coin like that?
You just click it and you have the little box and you spin it. You spin it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Deer's jittery, spinning around.
Alright.
I will now hang upside down.
Hold on a sec.
Alright,
Damn.
yeah.
This cooker's on something.
It sounds like there's something in your mouth.
I do believe there is.
Oh.
Uh,
Hydration.
Hydration.
Rosa,
Ooh.
I sent you a message, Rose.
Keep me hydrated. Dehydrated.
Oh, thank you.
It's like, as you leave, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. No. Temel looks at all four of you, including the Kenku. She doesn't look like smug or anything. She looks rather sincere and glances from each of you, looking you each in the eye. Please save the town.
The longer I wait, the more I get irritated. Can these chains be gone now?
Yes. But one last thing. If it doesn't make quite sense why this all happened right now, just know that you will understand when the sun rises in Minas Egon. And then Timo leaves
Minus what?
with the weapons.
And the chains?
As you hear
The chains
her
disappear
yeah,
as
you hear her make her steps away, the chains start to become more translucent and brittle and start to break apart as you move.
Oh,
My tail was stuck underneath that.
damn. We might as well loot whatever we can now, since, you know, the weapons are gone. People aren't going to miss an amulet or two. As Deer
As I
walks
please.
in.
I walk up here. Can I see if there's anything left on this side?
The statue and just grabs the amulet. Grabs.
Oh dear.
Could we roll like perception to see what else we can see or steal?
You stole what I was gonna do.
As you look around, the skeletons that were in the room and the statues begin to move.
I pull up my my bow.
The air becomes thick with magical essence, very noticeably.
Okay, just asking, would this affect any of my magic at all?
No. There is a strange feeling to this kind of power that is very obviously evil.
Evil!
With this, you hear another abomination screech in the Titan jungle, and the walls rumble.
I say
I'm gonna go before it gets too hairy.
Quickly grab what we can and let's go. So she grabs the amulet.
As you reach towards the amulet, the statue reaches forward and grabs at your wrist.
Oh shit. Hi there. How you
do I
doing?
have enough reaction to try to hit the hand?
Pardon? Sai, what did you say?
Can I try to like pull for my small knife and try to like cut the hand off so Deer will be free?
You can try to do that. In that case, roll strength. Not a save, just strength, but that's
Oh,
fine.
did I do a save?
You did a save, yeah.
Where's my strength?
Can Deer do the same?
Exactly the same. Yeah, Deer, you can roll strength as well. Both of you try to... The statue is made of solid stone, and this grip is very tight. The stone statue reaches behind and pulls out two stone daggers.
Hey, Smoke! Can you give me a hand here?
Why don't you hit the amulet?
You're right! Deer hits the amulet with a rapier.
Okay, roll the attack for that.
Like, just the attack, like, not
Yeah.
even...
No, like roll the attack, yeah. 22. Okay, roll damage.
Oh. I
Yeah.
hit it very well, but it just.
Scratches on like one little.
So as you thrust your rapier towards the gem, it scratches the surface and slides off, putting you off balance slightly, but making the statue release its grip from you.
Oh, shit. Is the amulet off of it?
No, the amulet is still attached.
Ugh.
You barely even scratched it.
Ugh.
Okay,
Would
because
you like a gander at it? I'm kind of done with it.
I grab
take it
Deer
back.
and I just make her book it out.
Oh, we're booking it? Okay.
We're booking
and then
it.
She starts,
We're getting out of
we're
here,
booking
boy.
it.
Let's go.
Come on, bird.
I am a female gender.
The
Oh yeah, wait,
Kenku,
what?
the Kenku looks
Wait, what is
sad,
this bird's name
sadly.
again?
The Kenku looks sadly at the statue as it starts to turn its head towards him as he runs behind you. Also, the Kenku has not given its name to any of you.
Yeah, Kenku, let's go.
Come on, bird boy. Ugh.
Oh, boy.
Bird boy.
Alright.
Wait, before we go, Deer runs back and looks in the blue room.
I go back with her.
Okay, as you enter
Wait a
the...
moment.
Look at that, I'm going out.
As you look into the blue room, you see that the obelisks are glowing very brightly. However, there are cracks that are forming in them that are leaking the same light.
Can I roll a history to see if I know anything about this room? Because my character hasn't been in here yet.
You can do that, yeah.
I think
Dear-
she like
dear,
yelled
I-
out what happened.
Yeah, Deer already informed everyone. Like, this is what
Yeah,
it
she-
is.
Well, I want
Like,
to see if
yelled
I
it
know
out.
anything. Okay, no, I know nothing.
You can vaguely understand that this is probably a transportation room for the Jade Heroes.
Do I know how they would teleport or anything?
You are unsure.
I just go in there and I start touching everything.
Deer does the same.
You're like the person in the
Let's move. Let's
you're
move.
like
It's going.
touching every
Let's.
button.
Okay.
Boop boop beep boop bop bop beep boop bop beep bop boop boop bop 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 beep beep boop boop bop beep beep
Anything
boop
happens?
bop bop beep.
Give me 1
No,
second.
you're
for
just
this.
dancing around
Oh my goodness.
as the jade
Yeah,
hair,
the
or
ta-
the jade statue gets closer.
We're dancing.
like walking very slowly, like Jason.
It's like coming over here and then
Just stops right here. It's like, what are you doing?
what do?
Okay, give me a moment. for
We
this.
boy, we boy, we boy.
In the jungle, the Titans jungle, we are in the fun.
And they farted, and earthquake started, and everybody
Yeah, I'm outta here.
died.
You hear this thing singing just.
Oh, we boy, oh, we boy, oh, we boy.
Oh yeah, just so you know, like you're saying this in character.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh my gosh.
We somehow simultaneously know there's a weird song from a different universe.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, you can't laugh. You're not.
Oh man,
here.
we're totally gonna die.
God.
Someone's the only one's gonna make it alive.
Well, I'm waiting to know if something happened. Did we
Okay,
teleport anywhere?
so as you start touching obelisks all left, right, and center, they start to flicker with a type of electricity, in a sense. There is lightning crossing across the room. As you do this, the Kenku enters as well, confused as to why you aren't leaving. And for this purpose, I would say that Smoke would probably be in this room as well, because he said he was talking to you guys.
Wait, but what happened to
As lightning
us?
circulates the room, everything around you seems to fade into a type of blackness, and then a spark really, really far in the distance from your perspective lights up the entire world suddenly. You are a bit blinded by the sudden sunshine as you appear in a broken down fortress.
Yo?
Did like the
We
light.
did it. Deer like puts up both hands for a double high five from Rice.
And I smack him. It was like, yeah, we did it.
And you
Can
had to
I
go out the
walk up
normal
here?
entrance.
God.
Gonna walk
you
up here and
people.
look around.
Except for normies.
Smoke, roll a history check, please.
You don't know who was the last president.
What's a president?
Nothing.
As well as that, could you please roll nature?
Nature.
Okay, so you look around
This
and
is
you
building.
seem
That is tree.
you are confused as to where you are or anything of the sort.
Can I roll history and nature?
Yes,
Hey,
you can.
Smoke, do you see anything up there?
Oh, you can't roll nature, just history.
Yeah, can I see?
Okay.
Can I look out beyond the place?
It's the
Looking
Dear,
forward.
I was smoking that.
For
Can I
that
roll the
roll,
same thing?
for that roll perception, yes, you can.
Perception?
Okay.
Yeah, roll perception. No, just Smoke needs to roll
History.
perception.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
And okay, 15 for nature and 20 for his story.
His story.
His story.
History.
His story.
What
his
is his
story.
story?
As it dies on you.
Hey.
Wait for it. Ha 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 ha.
Doo-ba-da-doo-ba-ba-doo-boop.
That almost sounded like something from like Mr. Rogers.
Hey guys, how's it going?
That is not what the good man Mr. Rogers would say. How dare.
How doth thy
How dare thee?
How dareth thine mouth speaketh these words?
Thine. Wait,
Shaw, dude.
I can't think of what I should say. Like,
Okay, so
thine speaketh poor words.
Smoke, as you look around, you can see that you aren't really hugely far from where you were before. You're basically a good distance from the actual memorial site. However, you still are in the Jade Forest. You're a little bit further away from the border of the Titan's jungle. And
Do I
dear,
know
you would identify
where the
this.
town is?
No, you can make actually you would make a general assumption that like you can tell from where you are and where you see the memorial site, which you can see over far away, but you can still see it because the jade tree has now been destroyed, so now you can see the top remains of it. So you can judge where the town is
thing.
from where you are.
I take the
And-
stars.
Dear, you would identify this place as the site of the Battle of Chestersteed.
I'm assuming Rice would too, because she also rolled
Yes,
history.
Rice would
Not
also know this. Both of you
The
would
Battle of Chestnut Tree.
no Chestersteed. Okay,
Chestnut Reed.
so you would know that the Battle of Chestersteed is where the Jade Heroes were first forged. It was their birthplace, a type of orphanage that they had fashioned into a fortress to protect against the Titan's jungle as a base of operations. However, on one very sad day, the Titans gave a full-fledged force against it and forced the Jade Heroes to flee, leaving it in ruins.
Can I ask, what are the Titans?
You
Do we know
wouldn't-
anything about
You
that?
wouldn't really know.
Okay.
From the stories,
know
you can
that there
tell
are
that they are
Titans.
some kind of creature that stands towering above man.
You ever heard of a Mickey Mouse?
Wait, guys. The marshmallow man.
Oh no.
Okay,
The Ghostbusters marshmallow
Okay.
man.
so Rose, would you
Oh,
like to try and do some
okay.
DMing now?
Mm, sure.
Okay.
I got your back. You got it.
Oh, what about that nature check? Like, do I know anything about the
You get nothing.
natural
There is no
environment?
nature.
Nature just tells you
There's
that.
just death.
Okay, I'll just say what the nature check says. The nature check shows that the Titan's rot, as you knew it, is starting to affect the wildlife around here now. It's
Damn.
it's happening in a very scarily rapid rate as the trees between the Titan's jungle and the Jade Forest start to be wilting.
Well, I mean, it's been storing up for millennia.
Deer communicates all of this. Well, the Titan's rod is clearly affecting this part of the forest, and this was the site of yada yada yada. Explains the whole backstory of it. We should probably get, hauling ass to the town that, the Timol mentioned.
The Kenku takes a
That would
moment
be
and
good too.
sits against the obelisk that brought you here. He looks very distressed and sad.
I guess we have to bring you along for the ride. Ugh.
Do you still have that scroll? I'm quite interested in it.
I do, but I'm not quite sure if this is the best time to be dealing with a scroll.
I mean,
Does the
we have to
scroll
make our
have
way
to
up.
do anything? Oh, Deer like turns over to the Kenku. Does the scroll have anything useful for what is happening right now?
The Kenku just kind of shrugs very sadly.
Can we go inside any of these buildings?
The buildings are mostly in ruins on the inside.
Can I roll perception and see if I see anything inside worth of taking?
Go ahead.
I'll do the same.
Watch me be blind.
Wait, there's.
Oh,
Oh shit! You see that building?
I put on my glasses and I can finally see.
You inspect it with your monocle.
I take out a monocle.
Take a monocle.
Yes, quite.
Quite
So it has
tightly
like a, has a
rocky.
pipe that blows bubbles.
Yeah, I get like the little smoky thing that puts out bubbles. I have a monocle on. I'm like, I have a handkerchief in my pocket. Everything. I'm like,
Yes, quite.
what do we have here?
How did you change so fast?
Looking through,
How
could you
quaint.
roll a 1d10, please?
Me?
Yeah. You find a short bronze dagger with one edge notched like a key.
Ooh, can I take it?
Yes. Add it to your inventory.
I take it. What was it called?
A short bronze dagger with one edge notched like a key.
Ah, damn. There's nothing here.
So
Oh,
Rose,
rocks.
We should still haul.
yeah. So Rose, I'll help you with
Oh.
random trinkets and items, and you do roleplay DM and fighting, okay?
Okay.
To help you get into it.
Alright.
And for all intents and purposes now, my character is now the Kenku.
Okay.
I'm the DM.
So about that scroll.
Oh, wait, so Dev, you're
hold on.
playing the Kenku?
One
Kind
second.
of?
I have music that I can't be playing here real quick.
Wow.
Another OST, please.
Yes.
Undertale.
Not Undertale.
No. I know. I know. What about...
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I'm gonna do Crypta the Necrodancer's OST now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eee. Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Meow.
Okay. Um.
Ooh, very random butterfly is on.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. So.
Alright, guys, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Where is the nearest exit way of this fortress?
Where's the nearest bathroom?
I'm pretty sure that's a door right there.
It would seem I have a
Right
bladder
there?
full of piss.
Yeah, because there's a door right there. Laying down.
Okay.
Alright, Race. You were able to see the dagger and able to pick it up, but you also spy to your right, in this kind of desolate part of the building, a toilet that seems to have survived.
A
Is it
magical
clean?
toilet.
I will not use it if it's not clean.
The toilet seems magically well kept and even has a light coming from a hole in the roof shining down on it, almost like a beacon of hope in your bladder-filled journey.
Oh shit,
I
we should both
won't.
pee together. Let's go. Deer runs with Rice at the same time.
Hey, yo, that's my toilet!
The only one!
we can share
At
the
the same time?
Do you have a problem with this? Deer, sorry, Deer's be more like. Do you have a problem with this?
No, actually, let's go.
Okay.
You guys don't have toilet paper, by the way. That might be something you might want to think
Okay, I noticed we don't have toilet paper and I run out and I grab a handful of leaves.
They're poison ivy.
some
I
of the
can
leaves.
I roll a nature?
Sure.
I will not
The
be using
being
poison
so
ivy
important.
today, boy.
Titan's
Did
rod is
all
going
of you.
all around it.
Oh my god.
I
No, it's
grab a
poison oak.
handful of poison ivy.
Hey,
No, it's
hey,
poison
Rice.
oak.
Hey,
It's
Rice,
even worse.
What
Yeah.
you were lucky enough to not grab poison ivy because poison ivy is usually like a bush. However, you have managed to make an entire handful of poisoned oak, and that poisoned oak, you fail to see that some of the Titan's curse, as in the kind of Titan's disease that
Titan's
has
rot.
been Titan's rot
Titan's
that has been slowly deteriorating most of the tree, has started to get into those leaves as well. But hey, you got
Poison
poison
Deer
ivy.
is
now.
taking a really nice piss right now.
I run in and I hand her some of the leaves. Like, yo, I got some quote unquote toilet paper. Let's take this piss together.
I'm already done. I'm good. You can take it. I was gonna, let's just pee together, but suit yourself.
Did you not wipe? That's disgusting. I start pissing.
I mean, it's better than what you're going to do, Rice. Like, in all intents and purposes, it's better that she didn't.
She doesn't know that, and I don't know that yet.
Well, you will, but we'll just it's
I
fine.
come outside and I say, "Did any of us sit on anything? 'Cause my butt really hurts."
Well, actually, Rice, let's say that you feel a little bit of a lingering effect on your backside from the tainted leaves. However, nothing too noticeable has happened yet.
Can I roll a medicine?
Sure.
What's wrong, Grace?
You fail to notice the oncoming symptoms
Man.
of poison oak all over
I
your
don't know.
backside.
My blood's kind of tingly. I'll be
Let's
fine.
hope. Can I roll a medicine
Right.
check on her?
Can I roll a medicine check?
Well, she already did a medicine check, so Rice, for you take the tingling of your butt as your butt falling asleep while you were sitting on the toilet. That's what.
Yeah,
you
no,
take
I
after.
think I'm fine. I think I was sitting wrong the toilet, and I think I just lost a little bit of blood flow. I think my butt's just asleep right now. I think we're good.
I'm not quite sure that's how the toilet works because I did the same thing as you and my butt's totally fine.
I mean,
You don't
you don't know how I sit on the toilet.
Just wandering
You
off.
are.
Like, all right,
It's just
man.
like,
Very
I don't want to be a
true.
part of this.
Would you still like me to just,
Go ahead.
Can I still roll that? Can I still roll that medicine check now?
Go ahead.
I walk off into the nothingness.
No smoke. Dear, you just
I mean,
Rice-
poison oak's pretty
Rice-
common.
Rice, what is what's the size of your butt?
Oh,
How thick am I? Okay, hold on. What am I? I'm an
These are
elf.
priorities.
I'm a 4-foot elf. Keep in mind, I'm a 4'9" elf. 4'9".
Oh, 4'9".
I'm a 4'9" elf. I'm like
Deer's
15 years
5'1",
old.
so like.
Hey,
I don't know,
Dear,
I'm gonna
I'm
say
like-
my ass is only like. How big is my ass? Where's my ruler? I'm gonna
Okay,
measure my ass.
it's
All right, dear, please roll
Probably
perception
small.
for me.
About 15.
Okay, yeah, I think
Hey,
It's a good. It's a good
Let me
size
check
speed.
real quick.
perception,
From-
perception,
No,
perception.
perception.
Okay,
Alright, so,
About 40 feet long.
Oh dear.
dear, you roughly estimate that with the size of Rice's thickness, that it seems within the boundaries of possibility that her butt would fall asleep just from sitting on a toilet. So you've kind of write it off.
You don't. Wait, she doesn't see any
you're-
redness or anything.
You notice the redness on her
probably fine.
hands, and that seems a little bit suspect.
Can
Yeah,
I
my
roll a
hand's
medicine check for her hand? Is
No.
anything wrong with that? Oh, it just
No.
seemed like. How do
Well, I
I
mean-
rationalize the redness?
Well, you just kind of notice it. It's like how her hands red.
Do I
Okay,
notice
then.
my hands are red, or do I just? Am I just oblivious?
No, you're oblivious to everything.
You're just like
Okay.
walking around. You go, doo, 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 doo.
Can I roll a nature? This thing identifies as an effect of the Titan's rot.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, great. I'm trying to make sure Rice does not die. Okay.
Alright, so you think that alright, so you see the redness on her hands and it seems to be pretty alien. It doesn't seem like something quite just like a poison ivy or a poison oak. Can't quite tell exactly where she got it from, but it does seem like she got a little bit of the Titan's rot, at least some residue from it on her hands, and that's why it's red.
Does it look bad? Like,
Not initially, but it looks like it could get worse. Yeah.
Do you tell me this, dear?
Yeah. You look. Your hand is very red, probably from Titan's rot. Did you use those leaves for?
Indeed, I did.
You know, I'm not really the smartest, but connecting 2 and 2, they probably had Titan's rot on them. And Deer kind of shudders a little bit. Oh, I'm glad. This is why you don't wipe.
Goodness
The
gracious.
one and only reason
The one and only.
to not wipe.
The one and only rationale. Just in case I accidentally wipe myself with poison ivy.
Can I roll a history to see if I know how to get rid of this?
I
Would
think
it be
that would actually be
history
more
or
of a medicine
nature?
check. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna well, yeah, it would be medicine, I would think. So. Alright, you have no idea how to cure yourself, but it sure is some of that Titan's rot.
Okay. The what I'm gonna do then, I have water in my backpack, or I'm going to say I actually, I don't know if I do. Hey, who has water on them?
I do, but mine is for drinking.
Let's
But-
just try to wash my hands.
It's better than you dying from whatever.
Whatever.
Deer looks at Smoke. Right. We'll be there in a moment. And then Deer grabs the other hand that's not red and pussy, like or not puss-ish, but reddish, in reddish tone. Like grabs Rice, pulls her to the side. Side.
Mhm.
Okay, whatever. We'll just be here. And then starts pouring a little bit of water, trying to see if that does
Doesn't help
anything.
at all, DM.
Dear, would you roll a medicine check since you are helping with this?
So I'm just sitting here having a cat nap.
Alright,
Wish I had
so,
advantage.
Dear, you're under the impression that water will definitely help the Titan's rot and kind of wash it off. But neither of you are aware that water is probably one of the worst things you could do for Titan's rot.
Damn! Alright! I think we're doing great. Deer puts back her water
Guys,
skin.
it looks like everything is starting to go fine. Like the
This is
redness
working
starting-
absolutely
redness-
perfectly.
astoundingly
I
Couldn't have
feel
done it better myself.
amazing.
So the
Yeah, man! I'm a pure doctor. I went to medical school.
I will
So-
trust you with my life.
little to Rice's knowledge, and Deer for that matter, although the redness does kind of seep away from your hands, it's not because it's been soothed, although the pain kind of subsides a little bit from your hand at least. It's because it's now starting to travel through your bloodstream and is getting dispersed through your body, but we'll just get to that later.
Wait, can I roll? Wait, is it noticeably in my blood?
To you, it seems like it's fine, and like the
Can I roll
pain is going
perception
away
to
from
see
your-
that?
I know.
I want
Look
to take
into
your body?
after I
Roll
look at my-
perception to
I
see
wanna
my
take a
blood.
deep look at my body.
All right,
Can I
I'm
see
sorry.
inside my veins?
I will give you that. I will give you perception so that your hand, it feels like it's getting better, but roll perception.
Where's perception?
Is my blood red
Okay.
or blue?
I love all the useless shit, like when we were in the temple. Oh yeah, I know this. When it comes to oh yeah, Titan's rot, we all are just.
Retards. All right, so
Dude,
Well, I mean,
look
I'm not even
amazing.
trying to help. I'm just sitting here.
You smoke would be your last leg here. All right, so Rice, you think that your hand, the pain kind of disperses from your hand, like awesome. It's starting to go away, and that means that the water helped. Yeah, we'll get to the effects of that later.
Okay.
Great. Deer
Alright.
conveys all this information to Smoke. So her hand probably has Titan rot, so I just put water all over it, and she's a-okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Can
let's
we
go.
make our
You
way
wanna-
now?
Real quick, Smoke, do you want to roll a history check, or no, medicine check, to see if you would know if anything about this, or do you not want to?
I'm okay.
It's up to you. Okay,
I'm good.
alright.
Okay, we're gonna go with this.
I'll say they have it
Yes.
handled.
Alright, cool. Alright, so you guys are making your way back to the town, yeah?
Shouldn't he roll
Yeah.
medicine anyways to see if he knows anything about Titan's Rot, and just he will choose whether or not? Because it's not like he can just choose. Yeah, I know this, but I don't know this.
Yeah, I mean, might as well to get that background. Roll medicine real quick, Smoke.
No, we don't know.
Alright, awesome. So
Not a
you
clue.
think that water is the perfect solution, and soda. Oh my god, you're all sorry.
I am not okay
Yo,
with water.
I'm like the healthiest person alive now.
let's just hope that. Alright, so for all intents and purposes, Smoke, you think that the Titan.
Well, I mean, water is evil, so probably evil mixed with evil makes it good. So that's what I'm thinking.
Smoke, you're under the impression that with the Titan's Rot added with water, the negative effects of the Titan's Rot are counteracted with the water, and therefore it could possibly be beneficial.
Water is negative. It's
Yep.
nasty.
You think that this whole thing with the Titan's Rot plus water, you think that actually helped her hand.
Excuse me,
Better
water's
than it was
actually
before.
polar, so that's positive.
All right. Yeah. Hopefully you guys
Deer's
roll better
looking-
when things happen later.
Deer is looking very proud of herself right now. She dusts off her shoulder a little bit, like, I should be a doctor.
I put my arm on Deer's shoulder. I'm like, I'd go to you every Sunday for a
You
checkup.
saved my life. You saved my
Save my life, boy.
Doc, you saved my life. All right.
Doc, I
Dr.
couldn't-
Deer, I
Deer
love
finger
you.
guns. I
Yeah, we
never
do finger
beat you,
guns at each other.
man.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. So you guys having. Oh my god, that was the worst. Having done that.
Having solved the problem.
unnecessary.
Finger quote.
Having solved the problem with a flawless conclusion and no side effects, you start making your way to the town, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to
We're probably gonna. Okay, we should book it to the town.
Yeah, alright, so you guys
We
book
wasted a
your
lot
town.
of time here.
Can I
Yeah, we should go.
just say
Gotcha.
that I do have to go and get ready for work and all.
No, yeah, Sweetie, love you.
I love you too.
I got you. So, what we're gonna do is, I'll prepare for next time with town stuff, and I think this would be a good time to end it, because, we'll need to leave.
Okay.
And you guys are now making your way to the town to warn them of the Titans impending and to collect your reward for a job well done protecting Timmel on her pilgrimage and then subsequent stealing and releasing of the Titans.
Okay.
I still want that scroll.
All right.
All right, and with
I
that,
just want my money and my.
yeah, with that, I would like to thank everyone who has been watching for a long portion of time here. It's very nice of you, and I hope that people watching this when it's actually posted as a video also enjoyed all of it. I would properly do the description stuff, but I have to go now. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Meow.